There are very few things that can bring people together, and even when it happens, the reason or motive of why it happens can be a mystery. It can be a similar childhood experience, meeting at the right place at the right time, or in this case, a YouTube channel and a single video. YouTube is a very strange social media platform. It's basically everything most other platforms are trying to be while being like 5% more civilized than the other platforms, which are at 0%. So it's not good, but to be fair, it's better than nothing. The thing is that unlike most platforms, YouTube just has this innate ability to unite creators, fans, and casual viewers, all for one common cause or reason depending on the video, whether that is because the video simply serves as a relaxing stop for the viewer, or because the video is absolute dog shit that deserves to get deleted from the face of this planet. However, I failed to mention one key feature that allowed the story that I'm telling you to exist in the first place, and that would be the powerful and oftentimes mysterious power of the YouTube recommendations. This little algorithm is what allows some viewers to find videos like this. Hi, if you're not entertained, look at this! A god to us mere mortals, and the miracle maker that allowed this little video to exist in the first place. Imagine this. You're on YouTube just looking around for whatever to watch, clicking to random videos, but then you find yourself in a weird video with a bunch of Japanese symbols that you definitely cannot understand, around an hour long, with only one image from Donkey Kong Country 2 playing the OST Stickerbush Symphony, which deserves a video all on its own, but that's neither here or there. On its own, there's nothing special about this video, nothing at all. It's simply an extended version of Stickerbush Symphony. But what really matters for this story is the comment section hidden inside this video, and that's where I can present to you the Internet Checkpoint. Nintendo, you son of a b- So, as it turns out, this video is no longer available, so for all intents and purposes, I'll be using some footage from Daryl Talks Games, which made his own video on the same topic, which I would recommend checking out, by the way. It's way more in-depth than this one, that's for sure. Anyways, the Internet Checkpoint was a title given to the original video made by user Taya777 because the video has been in many ways utilized by many as a sort of record of the person who they were at the time of writing their little message. Thousands of users who make comments and leave just a portion of their stories, whether good or bad, whether worthy of celebration or painful to even remember. People will leave their little footprint on the corner of the internet, maybe with the intent of looking at it years later, setting a goal for themselves, you name it, but they were always going to be there, just waiting for you to find them. I could not be able to tell you exactly when this happened. I found the video way after this trend started in the first place, but at some point people started to start their comments with the words checkpoint. And in many cases, some comments refer to themselves as the main characters, or maybe they refer to other people as the main characters, all going through their own stories, struggles, victories. Even when reading some comments from the many re-uploads of the original video, the tradition is still going in strong and multicultural too. Taya777 is a fucking Mr. Worldwide 305, and believe me, he's probably been there and done that. Throughout the hundreds of comments, both the ones that you could find and can't find now, many told their status, unaccomplished goals, sad stories, optimistic stories. That much has been established by now, but the question is, why? From all my research about this topic, I feel like I was never really able to find an origin to this internet tradition, but if the Daryl Talks Games video is anything to go by, then the most logical explanation is that the trend started as a joke, and then turned into a serious thing at some point down the line, something about a psychological thing where if you see other people doing a thing, even if it's out of character, then you're probably gonna do it to meet the expectations. What I find the most surprising about this entire thing is simply the fact that it exists. In most other places, it would be impossible to have people harmonize and be able to open themselves to the wild seas of the internet that much. Most people don't really want to watch a Nitro Rap video and then go to the comments and see someone talking about their dead hamster, but the aura and openness of this entire side of the internet has allowed people to express themselves, and it's honestly perplexing, but in a way where it kind of fills you with some happiness, weirdly enough. This video has eternally become a before and after in the lives of thousands of people who decided to originally drop a comment detailing the course of their lives back then, a permanent record to remind them of their achievements, failures, or whatever they deem worthy of being memorialized in the comment section. And as cliche as it sounds, It became a checkpoint, a progress report, and a place in which for most, there was only one way to go, and hopefully that way was up. This is a safe place for people to tell the story of their life, and there really is nothing quite like it in any other platform, just a space where people can freely express their concerns and ambitions, and while looking through these comments, sometimes it can make you feel a little down, but in many other cases it can make you smile. Before I finish, I wanna say this. There's a weird sense of happiness in knowing that these people leaving their footprint on the internet have, at least in some way, shape, and form, hopefully started making their way into the path of improvement. It may not always be easy, but one step taken will always be one step closer to a better tomorrow. Is this my idea for an April Fool's joke? Because it isn't funny. Well, that's all you'll hear from me. I wanted to make a shorter video on something that I still found equally interesting to talk about. But that's all that I wanted to say. Well, I'm just a random stranger you met on the internet. But hey, just call me Suka.